Well, here we go for the final time this weekend. We are going to go racing at the Shenington SuperPrix. It's been a delight to be here, I have to say. It's been a few years since I've been able to come and do this. Absolute joy to be back, but we've got to crown our last winner. Senior X30 is go for 10 minutes plus a lap, and it is Christian Brooks who leads the way as they come through turn number 2 for the first time and up towards turn number 3. Rufus Hunt and was immediately trying to get on the attack there, wasn't quite able to make any moves as they come up towards the hairpin, and a change there. Oh no, an incident, the number 72 and the number 73 both taken prisoner in that. That was Nat Thomas and Lucas Romanek, who were both involved along with a couple of others. That's created a split in the field there, and a real shame that we've already lost a couple of drivers. Well, Rufus Hunt briefly dropped to third, but we see at turn 4 that he took that place back. In fact, that's Rufus Hunt in third, sorry. He lost that second place at turn number 4, but he retakes it here at turn number 2. Cole, it was Harvey Cole who had got up to second and made a brilliant start, but he now drops to third. Yellow flag, so no overtaking up at turn 4. Christian Brooks has taken advantage of that battling going on behind, and he's managed to get himself into a comfortable lead out front. Good move there from the number 75 of Dan McCown on Sam Stansbury to get himself up into 5th place. We're looking at Rufus Hunt getting his head down, but he's going to be passed by Alfie Prince down the inside at the final corner. It's whether now Christian Brooks can be caught, because his gap is over a second, and he started this race on pole position, having been unbeaten so far. So the odds are definitely now in his favour here. He's got the gap to go and do the job, but it's always different from doing it in the heats than it is to doing it in the finals. It's the added pressure that comes with it. The cameras are on, and Christian Brooks will know that, but he's just got to try and stay calm out front. He's got a long way to go in this race, but he's got a good gap to start with, and he'll know that as he makes his way out the final corner, and I'm sure that's what he'll be being told. Just the signals will be, just keep it calm. Got a big gap. No need to do anything silly now as we come through turn number 2. We're looking at Harvey Cole versus Dan McCown, who we know has just gone past Sam Stansbury as they make their way up towards turn number 4. No moves this time from the 75, but the last time we saw him make a move was at the next corner we're going to now, not the right but the left, and we're not going to see a move that time from Dan McCown as we make our way down towards Wilkins. And Christian Brooks doing a really good job out front. He's extended his lead to 1.4 seconds. Prince is then in third, Cole in 4th, McCown 5th, and it's Stansbury, Spawn, Williams, Faulkner, Kilmstead, James Pashley. We'll keep an eye out for him. He's currently in 11th place. Made a couple of places on the last one. Also on the move are Sam Howarth, likewise Charlie Cole, Jamie Perry, Thomas Glyde, all making places on that last lap. We're on lap number 5, and Christian Brooks' lead is only getting larger now. It's up to 1.6 seconds. We're staying with the battle between Harvey Cole and Dan McCown as they come down the back straight and up towards the final corner. Running just a little bit wide there was Harvey Cole, and he's just about going to hang on to that place, but McCown is getting closer. Here we go back to Alfie Prince, who's currently in 3rd place, trying to chase down Rufus Hunt, who is currently, in terms of trying to get after the win, fighting a losing battle. But 6 minutes still left in this race. A lot can change during that time as they come now in towards the chicane. Got a good battle there being led by, I think that's Kilmster in the 77 in 9th as well, having to deal with the likes of Faulkner behind him, as well as Pashley as well. Charlie Cole was on the move on the last lap, gained a couple of places to get himself up to 13th. Jonathan Lawrence moved up to 16th as well. We go back and look at this battle between Cole, McCown and Stansbury as they come through turn number 3 and make their way up towards turn number 4. Just over 5 minutes to go. We're already almost halfway through this final race. sometimes those races, the gaps can be risk getting at the start. Oh no, we've got a problem for Cole. Harvey Cole is slowing, and it appears that problems for Harvey Cole are going to mean he goes no further in this race. He pulls over on the entry to Wilkins, and that's a huge, huge shame. He was running up in 4th place, and just like that, Alfie Cole finds himself out. Well, with that, Alfie Prince in 3rd has just put in a new fastest lap, and he's going to be catching Rufus Hunt with that. Are we going to see a battle for 2nd developing? We certainly are seeing a battle for 4th going on, being led by the number 75. Stansbury's in the 31. We've been watching those guys for a couple of laps. Here they are in the 22. That says Spawn. And then we have Williams in the 27 as they come through the final corner now, make their way onto the start-finish straight. Rufus Hunt has responded to the fastest lap of Alfie Prince and has done a personal best himself. So good response there from Rufus Hunt right when he needed to keep a gap. It's not much, but it's something to work with as we look at Spawn there trying to get down the inside of Stansbury. We haven't really mentioned the 27 of Williams, but Jack Williams is also in that fight as well now. So excuse me, so here they come, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Jack Williams in the number 27 closing in on these guys as we come down towards the hairpin, and there goes a move. That's the number 22 of Spawn down the inside of Stansbury, and that's a change for 5th place. So good driving that from Spawn, and I think just when he needed to, with Williams closing in the 27. It was a good time for him to go and make that move as they come out of turn 2 and make their way round turn number 3 now. Up towards the hairpin we go. Just over 3 minutes on the clock. Good stuff so far in terms of the race. A fortunate incident at the start which took a few victims, but otherwise it's been a good race. Sadly we lost Harvey Cole as well. On the opening lap we lost Lucas Romanek completely, who we saw in that incident, and Charlie Sladden as well, sadly. Harvey Cole has joined them as drivers who are going no further or are not going to take the checker flag. Well, here we can see the number 22 of Spawn. Personal best lap for him last time in this, locked into this fight with 4th with McCown. But we talked about on the last lap, Williams in the 27 is potentially the one to watch last in this queue, the one who is closing in here on Sam Stansbury. Got to be careful that he doesn't find himself in a rhythm of following the drivers too much, that he loses his own. Got to try and keep that up and try and get some places in the bag. But here's a battle for seconds. This is definitely one we've got to keep an eye on as we enter the final 2 minutes of the race. But looks like Spawn's about to make a move, doesn't it? Every time we go back to this battle, it looks like Spawn's about to make a pass, and then it doesn't quite happen. Let's quickly check in the meantime with our battle for second. Rufus Hunt ahead of Alfie Prince, and Hunt is quite visibly concerned, isn't he, about Prince behind. He's checking over his shoulder just to see where Alfie Prince is. Another look there as well, so that might be a case of Rufus Hunt doesn't feel he has enough to pull away or to maintain the gap. He's got to now keep an eye on Alfie Prince as much as he can. And we've only got about 3 laps remaining, so if you're Alfie Prince, now's the time you want to be making your move on Rufus Hunt. You want to get by as soon as possible. Oh dear, we've had if we go back to the battle for 4th place, we've had something happen there. Now 22 of Spawn, there we can see we pick it up, has I think he and who's the driver behind him there? Is that Sandbury? Well, the two of them looked like sounded like they banged wheels with each other, and that's just benefited McCown, and I think Williams has benefited from that as well. Sadly, Daniel Hackett has had a bit of a bad last lap and has seen him drop down. Oh, well, there we go, and I think it's quite obvious what's going on there now. Sam Stansbury not pleased with something at all, and Spawn was made aware of that, wasn't he, as they came through Wilkins. Well, all of that has benefited McCown and Williams. Let's go back to our battle for the 2nd and 3rd steps on the podium. Christian Brooks has got this one in the bag. There's certainly no keeping him from winning this race. But in which order are they going to join him on the podium? Is it going to be Rufus Hunt second, or is it going to be Alfie Prince? They make their way down towards the final corner, and just about holding on is Rufus Hunt. We need to get back to that battle for second, because the last lap is starting as they make their way out of the final corner now and up towards the start-finish line. We've got to move further back there, but here it is. We're defending now is Rufus Hunt from Alfie Prince. Brooks has got this one in the bag. Who's going to take second though? Is it going to be Hunt or is it going to be Prince? They come up towards turn 4 for the final time. Prince is going to try and see if Hunt goes to the outside. It was worth a look there from Prince. Didn't go to the outside, just waited on the inside to see if there was any room. Good driving, really. It was worth a go. Didn't quite pay off, but he's still got Wilkins to do this one, and he's going to have to look to the outside there, surely, or is he going to be able to find a gap on the inside? He's already side by side, and they go side by side into Wilkins there. Out front, it's going to be Christian Brooks who takes the win. Here he comes up to the line now. In fact, he's already across it, but second place is going to be Rufus Hunt. Alfie Prince finishes in third place. Dan McCowan in fourth in this Williams, Spawn, Stansbury, Dominic Kilmister, Sam Howarth, James Pashley, Thomas Faulkner, Scott Smith, Jonathan Lawrence, Daniel Hackett, North, Perry, Baines, Clyde, Keynes. Then we had Bobby in 20th, then Thomas, Ben Bobby, Wells, Cole, Harvey Cole, and we lost Romanek and Sladden. Well, a shame we didn't get to see Christian Brooks cross the line, but when that happens, it means you dominated the race. And